Okay, Mr. Stanley, I'm doing my chemistry experiment right now. As you can see, I've got a Dr. Pepper can, and it is on a stove that's really hot, and I'm going to get it to boil so I can do the chemistry experiment he demonstrated in class. And I will start in about 5-10 minutes whenever this starts to boil, so you guys don't have to wait that long for the video. Pause. Okay, the water's boiling now, and I'm using a few different items just because I didn't have them. I'm using an oven mitt instead of tongs because they were dirty and couldn't use them then, and also it was hard to grip the container. So I've got this right here, and I'm about to put it in ice water, and I'll do that because it's boiling now. And so, okay, hold on, can you pause?
2, 1, action.
Okay, due to the size of that oven mitt, I wasn't able to reach my hand around this, so I went and I got a different glove. But now I will commence with the experiment. So I take this and I go with that, and it crushed on itself. And you might be wondering why this happened, so I'll explain it to you. Okay, the reason this happened is because, okay, you can see that at first the can was nice and regular shaped, and now it's shaped like this. So I drew a diagram here, and what it's using is, at first I thought it was Charles' law, but then I thought it over and I realized that the ideal gas law was what was being used. Because what's happening here is, here's what's starting out. The volume is big, the temperature is big or hot, and the pressure is normal. And what happens is, during it, the volume is still big, the temperature gets small because you put it in ice water, and then the pressure also gets small, but that's only a split second, and then right after that the pressure goes back to normal, the temperature still stays cold, and then the volume shrinks. So you could calculate it with Charles' law, but what law is actually being used is the combined gas law. So what happens is, the pressure on the outside of the atmosphere is being balanced out by force, like by gas inside pushing out of it. Now when it gets cold, that causes the pressure to, what happens is the volume of the gas gets really small, and the pressure then decreases. And okay, sorry about that. But what happens is the volume starts out big, and because the temperature cools, the volume also cools. Now what happens is, the pressure on the outside is being balanced out by pressure on the inside. And when the volume decreases, there's nothing in there to push back out. So the pressure decreases, and then due to that, the pressure from the outside atmosphere crushes the can. And that's what causes it to pop like that and get smaller. So what's used is the combined gas law, and that is why. How do you turn this off?